All right. So it's a very professional way to start this, but welcome to the Bitter Jerk Society podcast, blaming other people for our faults since 2002. Yeah, so that's that other voice that's not Levi is...
I'm Min.
Yes. And this show is not sponsored by Yorgos. Yorgos has been serving the Torrance area of the South Bay for over 900 years. Where they've, whether you have a craving for deep fried zucchini or chicken fried French fries, or just future diarrhea, Yorgos is your restaurant, and they aren't sponsoring the show, but they really should. So
you might actually be onto something there with chicken fried French fries. That's not a terrible idea, and I think you would eat them.
I would definitely eat them at least once.
You would eat them every day.
I've had deep fried Coke. So yeah, I'm not made of stone.
Anyway, for today's show, I've got an idea, and it centers around you.
Good.
Today is the Levi experience. So, I guess I should start by describing what type of person you are to the eyes of other people.
Is this about my shirt?
Don't look at me so nervous.
Okay.
So, you're not the common man. You know, you don't go to typical summer blockbusters. You don't eat common man food. Everything you eat has the letters Q or X in it.
Except for Yorgos.
Except for Yorgos. Like quinoa.
X-rays.
And xylophones.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, one could say you're a little, artsy-fartsy. Kind of a hipster.
Well, I'd be lying if I told people that my products weren't killing others.
What?
Anyway, please continue.
So, you're the type of person that goes to art house movies, you watch black and white films from Sweden, where two people silently drink coffee for 45 minutes, wearing lucha masks. That's your thing, right? You don't go see the Avengers.
No.
You go see a man stuffing a turkey for 40 minutes.
I actually did just see a movie from Iceland called Rams, which is pretty good. It's about two brothers that live next to each other but don't talk to each other in Iceland.
So it's 40 minutes of two people not talking to each other?
Well, it's 2 hours.
Well, okay, so that makes my point. So that leads me to my idea for today.
Uh-huh.
When was the last time you've played a video game? If ever.
I've played video games, like to completion.
Just for your own personal enjoyment over the last 10 years.
And like stuff on like Tetris Online does not count.
Tetris is an electronic version of a crossword puzzle. Like an actual video game that sold more than like 1 billion copies and made some company like filthy rich. An actual blockbuster computer or video game in the last 10 years.
You remember that DVD, Myst? Well, I guess it was a CD back then. I think Myst, that puzzle game.
That was like 20 years ago.
I think it was actually 20 years ago. Yeah, probably about 1995, 96.
So, what I'm proposing for all of us to experience today is for how someone like you would react to one of the contemporary masterworks of our time.
Yeah.
So, what I've got for you today is something I downloaded off of Steam this afternoon. I bought it for 98 cents. It's great.
Is it the Goat Simulator game?
No.
It's
better than that. So some would argue that this game is in the investigation of the human soul as George Orwell's Animal Farm was to political discourse.
I thought that was about animals.
It is about animals. This, too, is about animals. But it's only about animals in order to place you outside, to give you an unbiased look into what really drives the human soul. This is not so much a game to be won, so much as an experience to make you a better person.
It's not Soda Drinker Pro, is it?
No, it's not Soda Drink. That was too expensive. So,
How much does that game cost?
I don't know.
Is it $18? Because that's grossly overpriced.
It's probably like $5, but that's $4.20 more than I wanted to spend on today's episode. So what I've got for you today is something that not only defines a genre, but it defines a medium. It's truly a masterpiece in our times, and it's going to be held up as the pinnacle for years to come. What I've got for you today is probably the best example of a bird dating simulator ever made.
I'm going to date a bird?
Yes.
Is this Japanese?
The game, it's not Japanese, but it looks Japanese.
Oh, even
What I've got for you
better.
today is Hatoful Boyfriend. You're going to love this.
Okay.
I sort of guarantee it.
So, okay. Got it.
You ready for this?
Yeah, I'm ready for this.
So let me open this up here. I've got my laptop with my collection of dollar store Steam games.
So, is Steam based out of Cleveland?
I don't know.
Oh.
It's on the internet.
I mean, but the servers are in
It
Cleveland.
doesn't have
right?
to be anywhere. I don't know.
Well, servers have to be somewhere.
Why don't you Google it?
All right. So, you might look up Cleveland Steamer.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
I'm sure that's not going to turn up anything wrong.
I mean, it's Cleveland. It's pretty harmless. They have the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
So let me open this up here, and we're given a choice of resolution. I'm guessing you prefer 1920 by 1080.
Yeah,
That's like
good.
a modern resolution.
Oh, there's a bunch of cartoons for the Cleveland Steamer. That doesn't look like a video game at all.
I'm going to click play here.
All right.
Hopefully,
All right. So the company here is called Pigeon Nation.
there's a little splash screen here.
Yeah,
pink.
it's pigeons.
It's pigeons.
And well, there's some birds that aren't pigeons, but I'm not like any ornithopterist.
So let's start. So we're going to click on new game here.
Oh, you have a touchscreen laptop. That's
Yeah.
fancy. All right, so I'm St. Pigeon Nation Institute. Welcome to St. Pigeon Nations. Please enter your name. I guess I'll just put my real name. I mean, it's not like they're going to sell me something. Huh?
This is
It's not even letting me... It just gave me a name. It just...
it's waiting for you to enter your name now.
It said my name's Hoyoko. That's... Alright, hold on. There. Levi. Alright. Fine.
You just said your name is Levi Yosaka. No, Tosaka.
Wait, what? Why is it doing this? It's not... My last name's not Tosaka.
Because there was another menu that said enter your last name, and you just clicked enter.
Oh, God.
This is like watching my grandmother check email.
No, this game's stupid. Please enter your name. Levi.
No, it's not yet. You have to hit enter. My God, Grandma. My God.
There's nothing that says
You just
enter.
type in the email and you click send.
Oh, God. You know I know how to program, right? Alright.
Program your VCR.
No, in Python. It's a snake. You can tell the snake what to do. Alright. Jeez. Okay, this is a shitty UI.
So you've entered your name and...
Yeah. Alright. Hatoful Boyfriend includes a powerful visualization module, allowing even the birdiest of birds to appear as normal humans when first introduced. This is a bestiality thing, isn't this? Like, I'm just gonna, like...
So I've read reviews on this game, and I'm not entirely sure if you're a bird or if you're a person going to a university for birds.
So, okay, if this is like the problem I have with furries, I can't quite tell if they want to have sex with animals or they want to be an animal that someone has sex with.
We'll save that for another episode.
Alright. So, I guess load. Preferences?
What did you do?
I said okay. What? There's one thing to click on, and it's that, and that's what I clicked on. Display human portraits. Yeah.
No human portraits.
Ugh, fine.
That's not disturbing enough. No. Wow, we haven't even started playing the game. We're still going through the setup.
Yeah, this is dumb.
So,
Right. A school... Okay, this is St. Pigeon Nations, a school blessed with extensive curricula and facilities.
So...
And it's April 8th, according to this game.
Hatoful Boyfriend
Yeah.
is a pigeon dating sim by Hatoful. So... I guess that makes it Hatoful Boyfriend if you... So if this was like Levi full boyfriend, it would mean that... I'm not entirely sure what the title means. But you're dating birds.
I am dating birds. This is Japanese, isn't it? Alright.
I suppose so.
Alright, enter.
There's an online store where you can buy themed duffel bags.
Oh, God. Alright.
Perhaps I should get you one.
It's already been a year since I ended my ordinary life and walked through these gates. Because I'm now a bird. Or I date birds. Either way, it's unclear still.
It's not clear. You might be a person dating birds.
Alright. I should probably say this school is known for one thing in particular. It's architecture. Nope. This school is Japan's... No. There's 2 dots there. The world's greatest gathering place for gifted birds. Okay. Birds who want to study the arts, the sciences, even sports, all come to St. Pigeon Nations. I don't think that's a Catholic saint. Alright. The teaching staff and student body are both made up of a diverse blend of birds of different backgrounds and species. I guess they're different types of birds. I'm often asked why I choose to come here, despite not being a bird. Okay.
Oh, so you're not a bird.
You're not a bird, you're dating birds.
But you may not be a human. You might be one of those, like, cat women, you know? The ones, like, that have the cat paws and the ears.
Oh, I think that's
the rest of you looks like a woman?
Yeah, that's called it's Neko? Neko? Alright. It's a long story. Enter. Question mark. Quote, not every day I see you rushing along like this.
I guess somebody's talking to you. Perhaps it's a bird, and you don't know his name yet. You think he's a handsome bird?
I don't know.
Let's find out.
Why do you assume it's a male bird? Do you know that Nikola Tesla was obsessed with pigeons?
Maybe Nikola Tesla wrote this game.
Oh my god, it's Ryuta! There's now a big picture of a pigeon on this game that apparently is called Ryuta.
Why don't you go and describe this pigeon?
It's got an iridescent green and purple neck. And it's filthy.
Would you say it's a sexy pigeon?
No.
Would you like to be friends with this pigeon?
I don't know if I've gotten to that point in my life.
Well, let's find out if you have.
Alright. Come on. Pigeon simulator. Oh, now Ryuta's talking to me. Usually you would have been ready for an hour by now, Levi! Exclamation mark. Wow, that's a really aggressive bird. Overslept? Oh. What? Wow, this is somebody who does not interact with humans. Okay. Oh no!
You win!
Did I win a bird? Okay, so now... Ryuta Kawawara. Okay. Oh, it's a rock dove. This rock dove is named Kawara Ryuta. We've been friends since he was barely hatched. Wow, that's amazing. You knew that was a male bird. You've played this before, haven't you?
No, I actually haven't. I totally just downloaded this today. I just kind of made the leap that if we were crazy enough to chase birds, that they'd probably be guy birds.
Yeah. Wait. So I actually learned about how birds have sex.
I was just about to look this up.
So birds, okay, so male birds don't really have a penis. What they do is they both have a cloaca, right? Which is like
a frog.
Yeah. And the way it works is the male and female both have a cloaca, and they match, and they exchange, so semen gets exchanged, and that's how birds are inseminate each other. I learned this at the LA Zoo on Valentine's Day. We bought tickets to learn this. And by we, I don't mean you. Yeah.
No, not me.
Yeah, but I did learn this, and they had chocolate-covered pineapple, and it was really nice, but you weren't there. You wouldn't... Yeah, so
So you're telling me birds basically rub buttholes together?
Yeah.
It's romantic.
It is really romantic. So
hot.
It is.
It's hot. It's steamy.
Yeah.
Perhaps you'll get to do that in this game here.
But, yeah, you didn't have to look that up. I actually know that now. So it's a rock dove. Okay. He can be a little mischievous. Ooh. But he's responsible and kind.
Sounds like marriage material.
Well, I haven't quite thrown out my wedding ring yet. Alright. Okay, so now that Ryuta's talking to me again. Breakfast was a little hard to catch today. I can't relax without red meat inside.
Oh my god. Wow.
Who made that?
Wow, this starts fast.
Well, it is Japanese. Don't defend Japan. Don't defend them.
You play this game. I'm going to go look this up.
All right. Oh, there's more. All right. Living as a hunter-gatherer sounds tough. I'd be happy to make you breakfast, you know. All right, that's supposedly me talking to Ryuta. So far, I haven't, like, actually simulated anything. This is just, like, choose your own adventure. I'm not even choosing an adventure. It's just, like, here's an adventure, deal with it. Okay. All right, now the bird's talking to me again. I might take you up on that offer when starvation looms. Thanks, Ryuta. Okay. Oh, it's a doorbell. Oh, no, it's not a doorbell. It's the class bell, because this is bird school. Oh, the bell already? Come on, we need to hurry to class. Oh, God. Ugh.
So,
please tell me what's going on here.
I haven't figured out if he's actually from Japan or not, but I don't think it would surprise you that this guy is from DeviantArt.
So, yeah, DeviantArt is, there's a lot of misdirected orgasms that have been generated by that website. You're speechless.
I'm speechless. I don't use it. I don't know what's on it.
So, every fetish you've ever heard of, yeah, somebody does art of that on there. Do you know there are people that are into anthropomorphic trains having sex with each other?
I was searching once on Google for something benign. I don't remember what it was, but I ended up getting pictures of a dragon having sex with a fighter jet.
Yeah, that's
in lurid detail.
Yeah, that's
It looked painful and inappropriate.
Well, so I've also seen it with like planes with boobs.
I've seen planes with boobs.
Yeah.
I mean, in real life, I've seen planes with boobs. You go to the airport.
Oh.
Planes with boobs everywhere.
Oh, okay.
It's Los Angeles, after all.
Yeah, that's true. I hadn't thought of that. Well, anyway, so it's a Hatoful boyfriend. Now it's a new screen, so now there's pigeons here.
Oh, you're in your first term.
I'm in my first
exciting.
term. Yeah.
This is like a new thing for you.
It is.
There's opportunities abound.
So this is the caption here is the most splendid and greatest academy of the pigeon by the pigeon.
Perhaps romantic opportunities.
Yeah. So
contain your excitement.
I think we're in 2-3. Ryuta and I are in the same class again. Old faces, new faces. A strange thrill fills my heart as I look around at the assembled birds.
So what I'm picturing is like you sitting here in this room,
and there's a bird at each desk.
Probably sitting in a chair that's like woefully. Perhaps you're sitting on a bar, like hanging from the ceiling, like birds do, and you're just like in this tiny little room, like 4 feet tall. You're all scrunched up, and there's just birds everywhere. Hot birds, hot male birds.
Yeah. Well, I mean, as much as they're probably mashing their cloacas against me, but the picture here is desks. Those look like desks.
Yeah, I probably should have looked at the screen. Okay, so there's no bar hanging from the ceiling.
Yeah.
And actually, there's no hot male birds.
No, that would take way too much work learning Flash. Okay, I hope we all get along. Here's to the formation of many happy memories. I wonder if college in Japan's like this. Oh, the teacher's here. It's a bird. All right, the bird it's a white bird.
Oh. Good morning, everybody.
Yes, but this is from Professor Kazuaki.
That's hilarious.
Yes. I don't think anybody whose first language is not English could come up with that.
That's outstanding.
That is.
That is That's like the Mona Lisa of jokes.
It does beguile me with its slight smile.
He looks a little worn.
Yeah.
He looks like he's seen some stuff.
Yeah. Kind of like that android in Blade Runner. Alright, so Kazuaki, I am Nanaki Kazuaki. I seem to be your teacher this year.
He's not sure.
Not sure.
He's not sure. He's not sure if he's your teacher.
Or a bird.
Or your lover.
Yeah. He's talking more. I specialize in math and...
Lovin'.
Physics.
Oh, physics.
That's the same as lovin'.
You like physics.
Yeah. And also some...
Sex.
Other things. ... Ellipses. That's also a novel industry term. What?
Fell asleep?
Oh, he fell asleep. There's just Z's now. That's a tired bird.
You better go give him mouth to mouth.
Probably. Oh, Ryudo. Sir, wake up. It's homeroom. Ryudo really cares. He sleeps with his eyes open. I think birds usually do, right?
No, they have eyelids.
Oh. Huh. Alright.
This bird's got kind of a creepy eye. He doesn't seem like the guy that you'd want to take home.
No. It's Pigeon.
Pigeon guy.
The filthy boy. Alright. So, Kazuyaki Nanaki. That's a quail. I'm actually learning about birds right now. Alright, this quail is...
You're learning about birds and love.
Yes.
Mind you. You're now an unbiased observer.
Yes.
To the hearts of men.
And birds. You know narcolepsy is really common in Japan?
It's probably because it's so boring.
Apparently he's well known as a mathematician. Just goes to show great minds come in all forms. Okay.
Wait,
there's going to be more birds.
Is the form they're referring to a narcoleptic quail?
Yeah. That's that's like on some of the Japanese money, I think.
You know, some people have speculated that Einstein was actually a narcoleptic quail, which is why he never combed his hair, because quails don't have hands.
Wow. All this time, I thought those were really his hands. This is like the time I learned that FDR was actually a bear. Alright, so Kazuaki's talking some more. Ah, I'm sorry. Isn't it a little warm in here?
Perhaps you should take off your pants.
It's getting hot in here,
you know,
so lower your standards.
So, granted, we've been going through about 1 page per hour,
God.
But there's actually been no game so far.
Yeah, so far this is like the longest intro. This is like the opening of the $6 Million Man. We can rebuild it faster, stronger. Fight Sasquatch. Sakuya. What is the point? Oh, that is a haughty bird.
Look at those tail feathers.
Alright.
That's the bird equivalent of Big Booty. That bird's got a big butt.
Yep. I have no wish to speak with commoners. Do not think I am here because I wish to be.
Are you a butt man? Because if you are, this is your bird.
Didn't you call somebody Buttman in college? Like that, you just made them their name to the point where I don't actually remember their real name.
There was a guy in college I called Buttman. Budaman.
Oh, it was
Who's Budaman?
But yeah, Irving.
It was Budaman, and I called him Buttman.
Oh, that's right. Okay, all this time.
That's a great story.
It is.
Yeah.
Well, Kazuaki. Oh well, I guess that's that. That's it. Oh my God.
You win.
Ryuta, hey, that's no good. Yeah, you show him, Ryuta.
Wait, I don't understand what's happening. What's going on?
They're mad at that haughty bird. Yeah.
Because he's being like holier than thou.
Right. And in Japan, the nail that stands up gets hammered down. I should remember, like, I'm an authority on Japan.
He's like Kim Kardashian.
Yeah.
He's the hot girl. Oh, I bet he comes from money.
Yeah, probably Nouveau Riche birds.
He could probably give you a good life.
Oh man, you're reading really into this game. I bet that is going to come up. It's like you scripted this.
This is a life simulator, my friend. This is not just a game about having sex with birds. This is an introspective into your own soul and the souls of all your peers.
That have sex with birds.
And that have sex with birds. Yes.
It seems this fantail is Shirogane Sakuya. His feathers would make any birdie proud. There's that.
Any birdie.
Yeah. That's our word for the day. He's pretty stuck up, but then transferring is never easy. I hope we can be friends. Alright. So, more narrator. Sakuya sits down, glaring daggers at Ryuta and me.
This seems like an appropriate time for me to eat this sandwich here.
Enjoy the sandwich.
Yes. Oh.
Nature's loudest snack. Alright. I think this little birdie is telling me there's going to be trouble down the line.
What do they put in a vegetarian sandwich?
I don't know. You'll find out. Oh, here we go. Lunch already. Today is slipping by so quickly. Oh, you're eating.
How appropriate.
Wow. That's like lunch simulator. Okay. Day is slipping by so quickly. That reminds me, I've had these books out from the library all summer. I'll return them now.
Where's the game? There's no game. I paid $1 for this. This was a game.
Are you enjoying your sandwich?
I'm enjoying my sandwich.
Where is everyone? Aside from the receptionist, there's hardly any birdie here. Oh, this is when we found out this is like that movie Battle Royale. Huh?
You're alone in a room. Another bird shows up. Maybe one that's a little stronger than you. Doesn't take no for an answer.
Is someone looking at me? Probably just my imagination. You don't... What? Alright, let's just repeat people. Oh no, it's a bird! Or not. A mourning dove stands in a dark corner, staring in my direction.
Oh my god, I was right.
You wrote this. You wrote this. You made this game. This is all a farce.
So, I'd like to point out that this game it's disruptive. It's shattering the whole concept of a game right now, right?
Yeah, so far this is called a book.
There's no guns. There's no explosions. There's no turtles to jump on. There's been no interactivity whatsoever. And yet, it's still a game.
Yeah.
Mind-blowing.
Still a game.
But it's not. It's not that at all. It's just birds talking.
Yeah, it's just birds talking to me simulator.
I was hoping it would be more like a romance novel, get like really dirty and gross really fast, but
yeah. Fujishiro Nageki, freshman, attorney at law.
Oh, wait, they're letting a freshman run the library?
Yeah.
Wow. I didn't have that kind of responsibility till even today. I don't think anybody would let me run a library.
When your work let you, your work has birds.
Yes, but birds don't run the library. They just manage the programs.
Oh, okay. So now we're going to learn about Nageki Fujishiro. So here we go. More text. Fujishiro Nageki, huh? Maybe it's just because he's a mourning dove, but he seems a little sad. Yeah. Alright.
Sad? Perhaps he's lonely. Perhaps you could warm his heart and bring joy into his life.
Well, no, Nageki says, leave me alone.
Oh.
He's reading his book again.
He's a loner.
Yeah.
He's got a hard shell around that tender heart of his.
Hard candy shell. Alright, now I just say, okay, sorry to bother you. I am sorry. I do regret.
Do you get to, like, eventually pick what you say, or...
I don't think so. I think that would have been $2.
I guess I know why this was $1.
You're never getting that $1 back now. Oh, here we go. I keep meeting depressing people today. Alright, this I can relate to. I work in an office oftentimes, and most people there seem to regret being alive. That's not really a joke. That's me.
So you're saying everybody you deal with is, what's his name?
Nageki.
Yeah. You're saying your life is full of Nagekis.
Yeah, I think a lot of us have lives full of Nagekis.
Oh my god, it's that sexy bird.
Oh, it's Sakuya. You should have been instructed not to approach me in school. Okay, that's pretty good, actually. I like Bird Simulator now.
You know, it's quite possible you're butchering all these names.
Probably.
I used to work with this guy. He was a bit of an otaku. I guess he would self-describe him that.
Wait, isn't it pronounced otaku?
Oh, otaku. You know, and I guess in normal everyday language it would be more like weirdo. Weirdo, maybe?
Is it? Wait, doesn't otaku translate as, like, loser obsessed or something? Or obsessive, or...
For some reason, the only thing coming to mind is tacos. Maybe it's like, oh, tacos.
But taco in Japanese is octopus.
You can eat an octopus. Maybe an octopus taco. A taco.
That's a pretty good idea.
Actually, that is a pretty good idea. So this guy, he was really into this Japanese cartoons and stuff. And he would always, he taught himself Japanese. Supposedly he taught himself how to fight some Japanese martial arts styles. Because he would randomly, like, shadow box things in the laboratory. It was really quite disturbing, exciting, probably disturbing. And he would always order in this method. Like, we would go out for lunch, and we would always order things in this way that I guess you'd call authentic. By authentic, I mean he would sound like a mob boss pooping. You know, like he sounded like he was a high-ranking organized crime official on the toilet. I remember one time we went to this Japanese restaurant, and the waitress asked him what he wanted to drink, and he was like, oh. I'm serious. I swear to God, he just had this whole, like, oh, miser. And
that just means water.
Yeah, it just means water. He didn't even say please. He was just like, oh, miser. He sounded like he was having a heart attack on the toilet.
Like Elvis.
Yeah. The guy was like 32 from Nebraska. He was a Caucasian guy. It was, you should have seen the fear in her eyes. I don't know what brought up that story. Oh yeah, you might not be saying these right. Just like, okay, here's the rest of the story. There's, he used to like eating spam musubis a lot. But he didn't know they were Japanese. He would always call them musubis. And I would tell him, no, it's musubi. I'm from Hawaii. I know. It's musubi. And he would say, no, it's musubi. I love me some musubis. He would have this, like, southern accent when he wasn't saying anything Japanese. And then I told him it was a Japanese word, and instantaneously he went back into his gang overlord voice. He was like, oh, I love musubi.
Did you unsheath a plastic individually wrapped knife from 7-Eleven and go like, and then he went Hantore Hanzo?
You know, there's times in life where you think you're on candid camera, and then you remember candid camera doesn't exist anymore, and then you just feel bad about your life.
Well,
that was one of those times.
Oh wait, there's more birds talking. All right, Sakuya says, please don't try to talk to me again. I have no time for half-breeds. I'll be going now. Half-breeds?
Wait, are you half-bird?
Oh man, half-bird.
Did your dad have sex with a bird?
That would explain
what
an
did he
awful
rub
lot.
on the cloaca?
Justice. All right. Now you are talking. Hey, wait, just dash. Oh. I guess even if we're in the same school now, what's done is done. I hadn't meant to eavesdrop, but I think I just overheard something juicy. The ever-popular trendsetter and ladies' man, Sakazi Yua, is Sakuya's brother? Huh.
I don't understand what's going on.
I mean, I guess I was really hoping for more coherence from a bird simulator. I wonder what the story behind that is.
So let's take a moment to talk about what you think about the state of video games today.
So, was I this dumb 20 years ago?
I'd say this is better than Tetris.
Well, yeah, Tetris, probably. I don't know if this is better than Myst.
Myst was really a game about walking around and putting things in order. It was a game for people with OCD.
Huh.
It really was. It was like you went to an island and you found these things on the ground and then you put them back on a shelf. And then you won. You were made. You were a maid. It should have been called Maid, because that's what you were.
Oh no. Well, they would have spelled it like M-A-Y-D.
That's really what you were, if you think about it, right? You're going on this island, and you're like, here's some rocks. There's a triangular rock and a circular rock. I'll put the circular rock in the circle, and the triangular rock in the triangle. All neat. And then what did you do? You got a page of a book, and then you put it back into the book.
So you're saying it when I won the game, and then I took 3 different buses and transferred back home, that wasn't a mystical journey?
No.
Oh.
So that's kind of what I do when I clean up my kid's toys. He puts toys on the floor, I put the toys back on the shelf, and I take all the pages he ripped out of his books, and I put them back in the books. And then I'm done, but I feel no sense of accomplishment.
So
that's the same as Myst.
Is this what billions of dollars are spent on now? Is this?
Yeah, I mean, this is about as high budget and a quality game as Call of Duty.
Huh.
I probably should have gotten Call of Duty though.
Well,
that'd be more fun.
I think that the military could probably recruit a lot of people using this game. I mean, they were like, they just have to change the background to like Baghdad or Bagram Air Base, but they still keep the birds.
So you're saying this should be a high school drama,
yeah,
of birds in a terrorist training camp?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, it's just like, oh man, we're gonna fight ISIS, but I feel bad.
But in this case, ISIS would be a peacock.
Right.
With, like, big feathers. And a shamog. Right.
And then they'd, like, have to use ostriches to get around, because those are really big birds.
You can't. No, that doesn't make any sense.
Why not?
Birds riding birds, that would be like you riding, like, other people. That's nonsense. The birds would have to ride something that's not a bird.
I had a grant.
Like a weasel.
I had a grant for 2
birds
years.
On weasels.
For 2 years, I got to ride a fat person to work.
Okay, your situation is unique.
I represent the common man. And the common man apparently plays this game.
You working for one of the Koch brothers companies?
I wish.
Anyway, seduce this bird, please.
Alright, I'm gonna do that. Okay, time to suppress my gag reflex. You ha ha ha, no sweat. I try to stay sexy and suave in front of all you little ladies, but that there wasn't too cool.
Oh, you're a woman.
Oh, I am a woman. But no, wait, am I a woman or a female bird?
Wait, are we talking about the game?
I don't know anymore. Man, this thing is deep. Alright, now we're going to learn about Yua Sakazaki.
Oh my god, there's another bird.
This... yeah, dude, it's like a Russian novel about birds. Alright.
This should be like the dating game. You should just get 3 birds and pick one. There's like 10 birds so far, and they all look the same. They're all white pigeon-faced things.
Well, except for like the one that was like a pigeon.
This must be what it's like for a dirty old man in like Southeast Asia. Like they just all look the same. They're everywhere.
And he's got complete immunity because, he's from a wealthy Western country.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to learn about Yua Sakazaki. This fan-tailed pigeon is Sakazaki Yua, an upperclassman bird.
So, how would you describe Yuya Sakazaki's appearance?
It's a white bird.
It's a white bird. What do you think of his hairstyle?
He doesn't have any hair.
He has feathers.
Oh.
What would you say about his grooming?
He looks very well groomed.
Well groomed.
Yeah.
What do you think that says about him?
Probably gay.
Let's find out.
Okay. I've never talked to him before, but he's famous, or infamous, throughout the school. Every birdie knows of him. Ah, you was talking to me. You're Levi, right?
Oh, you've got a reputation.
Uh-oh.
Wow, you've got a plastic skull on your shelf here.
Oh, yeah.
That's pretty slick.
All right. Oh, now I'm saying, how did you know? Yuasa replies, I know every birdie here.
I'm just going to hold this plastic
hold on,
skull
there's more.
in front of me.
Hold on.
Over your face, so it's like the skull is talking.
Okay. So here we go. Yu's talking out. I know every birdie here. Besides, you're the only human. I'm human. And I'm a female, so I'm a woman in this game.
We've solved the riddle.
So I'm a female human dating male birds.
Nice.
Yes. All right. A single poppy in a field of rye. Okay, we're back in the classroom.
So, when does the game start?
I think this is it. I think this just goes on for like 80 hours.
This is like those movies. Sometimes I'll watch a movie and it sounds like it's going to be great. Like the premise is really exciting and interesting. And you'll start watching it and it'll be kind of crappy. And then you just kind of keep thinking, oh, it's going to get better. It'll get better. I just need to keep watching. Eventually it's going to turn out. It's going to be great. Before you know it, 3.5 hours has gone by and nothing's happened. I don't think this is one of those cases. I think this is going to get good. Really, really soon.
I would...
And by soon, I mean in another 4.5 hours.
I would love... I mean, if I just had like an unreasonable amount of money, I would just love to buy an entire theater room that like people thought was like Star Wars or some stupid thing from Marvel, lock the doors, and then just for 3.5 hours just play clips from this game.
Okay, so here, let me ask you this. What's the difference between this for 4.5 hours and a black and white film of a man ironing socks in Belgium for 4.5 hours?
This is actually more entertaining than that.
And yet you'll pay to see the latter.
I won't see something like that. Come on.
Yeah, you will.
I mean, if there were like fart noises in it.
Yeah, like every time he like runs the iron over the sock, it would go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's avant-garde.
And then fade to black, right? Like that's yeah. Okay.
Well, when it fades to black, it's got to be like a really deep fart. Like we're talking like cracking here.
And then it'll say like fiend, right? Yeah. To you, that's a good film.
Yeah.
This is equally not interesting.
Well, it actually, I mean, it's really baffling. Like I was really wondering, like if I was a bird, if I was male or female.
So you're saying this is giving you some mystery and intrigue and self-discovery.
I mean, I'm more just wondering,
what film could offer that to you?
Blade Runner?
Okay. The Blade Runner is pretty good, right?
Yeah, Blade Runner.
So that makes this pretty good.
I guess this is as good as Blade Runner.
This is as good as Blade Runner.
But I wouldn't call it a game.
You have to touch keys on the keyboard to make stuff happen.
Well, that would be like having a movie where each reel was like 2 feet, and so you'd have to keep changing reels like every 20 seconds.
Perhaps you're onto something. Perhaps that's something that should be done.
All right, so you're probably getting the sense this game and the story is incredibly long, and you're right. We got 2.5 hours into this game before we just started to lose our minds. So we apologize for any discontinuity in the story, but we're going to fast forward ahead to when something actually happens in this hot bird sex game. All right.
I don't think I can keep doing this.
We need to keep going until it gets interactive.
It doesn't get interactive.
It's gonna get interactive. I know it will. You have to have faith. We've been doing this for an hour and 20 minutes. It's gonna get better. We will edit it down for content.
This is the opposite of those videos. It doesn't get better. It just gets worse and worse until you pray for the sweet release of death. Come on. All right. Kazuaki's talking. Kazuaki, please talk.
I think we want to choose the class council today. Perhaps we should pick from 20 more birds that you haven't met yesterday. As you all know, this school doesn't require you to join any club. If you want to, you can. But if you don't, then you're free to go home after school and meet more birds. Baby. Oh, San's back. Oko-san has time only for the track team. Oh my god. Well, that's good. What about you, Shirogane? Oh my god, all these birds are going to talk.
All the birds are going to talk. And by the way, Kazuaki was the one who said this.
I wish they weren't all white birds. It would have been nice if there was like a parrot, like a cockatoo. Like, they're all white birds. I don't want to see their... I don't want to... I'm hoping there's not going to be like a token crow that pops up.
Probably. It probably will.
It's going to be like those little inflatable dolls that you hang on your arm. You know, those really offensive ones that they have with the winking eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's...
Oh.
Yeah.
20 years behind those people. 20 years behind. Oh, all right, Sakuya is back. A foolish question. I already hold a position here. Kazuaki says, oh, that's right. You became student president when you were admitted. That's not technically a club.
Being president is not a club. Oh. Nepotism, ho. Don't we get to vote?
Ryuta says, just coming to schools is enough for me. Because I aim low, and I have no real future. I don't have a... So if you choose him...
Yeah.
He's just going to sit at home at the end of the day and watch TV. He's not going to get promoted at work very often. He's not going to be regarded well by his coworkers in the office. You're just going to live this middle-class lifestyle in the shitty part of town. You'll buy a new car every 15 years. Maybe you go on a trip every 10 years to Mexico. Maybe go to Vegas once in a while. And maybe on your anniversaries, he'll take you to a buffet. Is that the life you want? If so, click yes.
They put mayonnaise under the heat lamps at Old Country Buffet.
Maybe he'll take you there.
If you know Saruta is the only non-white bird so far.
That's true. What do you think he is? Do you think he's supposed to be a foreigner?
Nah.
He's just tanned. He goes to the beach.
Oh, now I talk. You have to take care of your mother on your own and all. Oh, he's loyal.
Oh, he's troubled. He's had a hard life.
I wonder what I should do. Join the...
Oh, now you get
Oh my god!
You finally get to make a decision!
Holy crap!
Okay,
alright, so we're an hour and a half into this game, and there's a first interactive part.
Wait. So, I'm so excited about this. So now you have a choice.
Okay.
You can join the student council.
Yeah.
And be with the pompous rich guy.
Yeah.
That, while he may provide you many gifts and a wonderful life, he'll be cold to you and subjugate you. You can join the track team and, talk more to the wild card who seems to have anger issues related to pudding, or you can join the library staff and hang out with that bird that has a beak.
Well, I do love running, But I also love having low self-esteem even more. I think I'm going to join the student council.
You want the rich man?
Oh, yeah.
You're you know what you are. You're a gold digger.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I guess it would be a birdseed digger.
Yeah, I guess the birdseed's like gold to birds.
Yeah. What do you think is gold to birds? You think it's birdseed?
Probably dead squirrels around a birdseed.
I think it would be dried fruit. I think they'd prefer dried fruit.
Birds will eat rotten fruit to get the alcohol.
Vodka.
Yeah.
Goldschlager. Goldschlager is the gold of birds.
Because it's got booze and gold.
We should write Goldschlager an email and be like, you should change your slogan.
Birds like it.
It'll be like Goldschlager, gold for birds.
All right, student council it is.
Now, another hour and a half of quick adventure. Kazuaki says, that's everyone, isn't it? There's only 3 people in the class. Have fun. The game's starting. This is so exciting.
I have stats. Wiz.
Yeah. You have 1 wisdom, 800 vitality, and 5 chas.
That's probably charisma. All right, today's an elective day. What should I do? Attend.
Oh, another decision.
Wow. 10. Math class, gym class, or music class?
Did we meet birds in classes at this point?
No, and apparently math class is an elective.
So which class do you think is going to have hotter dude birds?
Music.
Music?
Yeah.
No, those are the band geeks. Those are always like the nerdy birds.
Yeah, but they're desperate.
They're desperate. But the gym class has all the jocks. All the ripped man birds.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're all working out and they're all sweaty and
They're gonna
musky.
They're gonna haze each other.
You could like walk into the wrong bathroom during shower time and like, wow. Like a woman walking into a shower full of birds. It's hot.
So I feel like this is gonna completely destroy my winking time for like weeks.
You should record those and we'll add it as an appendix.
As an appendix, yeah. As I remind you, we're not sponsored by Yorgos. Yorgos, serving the Torrance and South Bay community for over 900 years of deep fried treats. Yorgos, ask for it by shame.
So,
I think
we need to pick a class. So are you, or you could go to the math class, right?
I don't know math.
They're the nerdy guys, but they're smart. They're probably going to go to Bird Harvard and get good jobs, maybe work on Wall Street, develop a drug problem, and leave you an empty shell of a woman.
I think,
but you'll be wealthy.
But I want music class.
All right, you're hoping to score the next Slash. Is that what it is? You know, band kids, they
music class it is.
Okay, all right. You go where your heart takes you.
Oh, look at that. We sang bird melodies. It was a little tiring, but singing together is fun. I need to note that we're looking at a music classroom and all the photos are of humans.
Yeah. Well, birds can't play instruments.
Then what are we doing here?
It's not a bird world, it's just a bird school. It's a school for gifted birds, but it's still a human-dominated planet.
Man, I never understood how tough birds had it.
Yeah. I mean, if you don't go to the Bird Institute of Technology, you
oh
don't
my
get
god,
to go.
Levi leveled up. Charisma increased by 5. I don't know what I did, but I leveled up charisma. Alright, I got 10 charisma now.
That's great.
Only 790 more to go. I was pretty sure I wanted to join it, but what does the council do again? I don't know. I wondered that for years. We skipped the vote, and I think it's only Sakuya and me. Okay. Anyway, he called a meeting. So to the council room I go.
You should read this like a girl. Because you're a girl.
I can't. My voice is too deep. This looks like a CEO's office. Teehee.
Saki is here. He says, naturally. Do you think I would stand for anything less?
Hi, Sakuya. So, you had this done?
Huh. This room used to be filthy. Better suited to rabbits than to us. So apparently, rabbits are the minority in this school.
Yeah.
An ethnic, racial minority. He's a little bit of a Speciesist.
Specious.
Speciesist.
Specious. I think you're being specious.
Speciesist.
Oh, what a prig! You're
oh! Sakuya says, have you decided which position you will take? Is this whole game going to be nothing but innuendo and no actual bird dating? Because I'm a little disappointed if
I can't imagine somebody trying to beat off to this.
It's not about beating off. It's about discovering the fires in your own heart. See, this game, you think it's just this weird pervert game about having sex with birds, but it's not. What it does is it takes you out of the loop. See, you see these birds doing human things, but they're birds, so you can see them completely objectively. But what it is it's telling you about your own thoughts and your needs in a way that you wouldn't have been able to observe any other way, except for a game about dating gorillas.
Huh. So, your dating experience in high school is like this?
No, I didn't date in high school. I went out in the forest and I set things on fire.
That's pretty much what I did in high school too.
Yeah. We should make a bird high school fire simulator.
I think we should call it Rushmore.
I've never seen Rushmore.
Oh.
But I sure should rush more to see it. I hear it's good.
That's as funny as Diarrhea, the silent killer. Oh, I get to choose? I'm talking to birds again.
Who is there to choose for you? Dumb Japanese. I guess he's not Japanese. He must be,
French.
French? Oh, was he French?
Probably.
I missed that.
I'm just assuming.
Because he's arrogant?
Yeah.
Pompous?
So apparently
Aren't you being a little racist?
Wait a minute. That means I'm a Japanese woman in this game.
You might be a Japanese woman in real life. How do we know you're not?
Nope.
Checked. Not there.
Aren't you Japanese too, Sakuya?
Oh no, the mystery's about to be answered. Don't mock me, I'm French. I am French.
Yes! I know my stereotypes. I lived in an Asian country.
You're so good at this game.
I am.
So wait a second.
Yeah, he's French.
How does a Japanese... Well, I guess it's a Japanese woman figuring out the race of a bird, so
right.
I guess that's... Okay. I guess that's reasonable.
I say, a French noble bird. That sounds delicious. Gobble, gobble, gobble. All right, I added that.
Wait. Are you going to eat the bird?
Wow, this game's really sick. It's like that German guy who wanted to eat his lovers.
Armin Maiwis?
Oh, you might have heard of his work.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, I wonder if he made nut bread.
That's really gross.
This is the longest game ever. I guess I have to pick a post now. I think I'll be
Another decision.
Vice President, Treasurer, or Clerk.
So what do you think the romantic implications are for each of these jobs?
Well, I'm going with Treasurer, because then I'd get to make sweet, sweet love as a Japanese woman on a pile of money with a bird. You have nothing to say to that.
I'm just amazed at how well you thought this out. Okay.
I've never thought at all. I was just...
It's just what's in your heart.
It is what's...
See, you've now completely engaged in the game. You're no longer playing a game.
I am the
game.
You're
living as a Japanese woman chasing birds. You've now assumed the life of someone else.
This is awesome. This is like a Philip K. Dick novel about birds. All right, Treasurer.
You came here to take a job like that? Unacceptable. I should say this is French person, right? Unacceptable.
I am going to go take a nap now and get my attention.
Oh, there's more. Where is your ambition? Are you testing yourself? You've got more backbone than that. Oh.
Then Vice President?
Very well.
Wow, that choice didn't matter at all. Just like a real election.
There's not enough words for me to throw in a fake French accent on.
Very well.
Very well. Oh.
And so, I was inflicted with vice presidency. There isn't anybody else on the council, is there?
Maybe vice presidency is a bird STD.
Ugh.
Uh-oh. Looks like it's the evening.
Ah, sitting at home is so relaxing.
Wait, you live in a cave?
Apparently I'm a Japanese woman that lives in a cave.
So we're inside a cave looking out into an empty field, and the moon is up, and it's late at night, and apparently this Japanese woman lives in a cave.
Whoa. Tomorrow is the class hike. Okay. Should I prepare anything? We won't be going far, so I don't have to... Well, health first. I think I'll have some udon and go to sleep. Because I'm Japanese.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's April 21st in the game. We are now 13 days into the game world.
Today is the class hike.
Yeah, today is the hike. We've stopped for a break on a hillside. Who should I talk to? Probably another bird. Talk to...
Okay, so here's a question. Would you be more uncomfortable if these were men?
No, it would actually make more sense. I'm just having a...
I think I'd be more uncomfortable. I'm totally comfortable chasing dude birds. But if they were like little, asexual Japanese anime dudes, I think I'd have more of a problem with that.
Huh. Well, that's, you and I are two very different people. So, should I talk to Ryuta, Sakuya, San, or Kazuaki?
So do you remember who's who at this point?
Yes, I actually do.
So
that blows my mind. Like, I could be at a party for twice as much time right now, and I would know nobody's name at the party even after talking to them. But I know 4 of these stupid birds. This is genius.
So at this point, you're a Japanese girl.
Yeah.
You're young.
Yeah.
You have options, You've got some time left. You don't need to rush into a career or having children. Which bird do you think would garner your affection?
Well, let's see. Ryuta's the one with no ambition, but apparently takes care of his mom.
And he's got the big orange bug eye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sakuya is the French bird. San is the creepy doctor bird. Apparently a partridge. Partridges look like that.
The dirty partridge.
The dirty partridge.
Yeah. The dirty partridge that'll give you drugs.
That's true. I'll put that in my back pocket. And then Kazuaki, the teacher that falls asleep. I'm really digging Sakuya.
Wow. I'm amazed. I thought you'd go for the artsy type. The man with more heart. But go ahead. You've been slapped. Unacceptable.
Mon Dieu.
Oh.
In a temper, as usual.
Why do I have to come to a place like this? And on foot?
It's a hike, Sakuya. You have to walk.
For what purpose? As exercise? Foolishness. Exercise is for peasants.
No, for fun. You're supposed to enjoy the change of scenery. Look over there. Don't we have a nice view?
Sakuya pauses.
Just dots.
He's seething in his mind.
I think
trying to find words that will cut to your heart.
No, I think he's appreciating the transient beauty.
He wants to hurt you. He's trying to think of the words to hurt you, but he's been disarmed by your big hairy palms.
I think. Well, wait. I'm a Japanese woman
with big hairy palms. Yes.
I think he's appreciating the transient beauty of the view. The mono no aware. That's Japanese for transient beauty. Sakuya looks like he has something to say, but he reluctantly comes over to me. I think maybe he's acting angrier than he really is. Sheesh, what a kid.
Maybe he's got a little growing up to do, but who knows? He may grow up to be a beautiful swan.
That's a bird, too.
Yeah.
Alright, so it's May 6th now. Almost a month into Bird Simulator. Today's an elective day. What should I do? Attend. So we have math class, gym class, and music class again.
You know, you're going through the school year, the bird school year, and I think it's kind of funny to note that you actually feel like you're being slowly beaten down, as if you were actually going to school for 13 days.
This is really authentic. Let's try gym class. It's too hot. I feel like I'm gonna have a stroke.
It's too bad you're not a guy in this game.
You know, women can masturbate too.
They don't call it a stroke.
What do they call it? I mean, you speak for women.
If I will draw from my vast array of knowledge and use a technique called reading the first word I see in front of me, and I believe they call it JavaScript.
It's women JavaScript, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They JavaScript and MySQL all the time.
Huh. You know, some of them can ejaculate Drupal. Alright. Oh,
it's San, the little psychotic pigeon that, while well groomed, is a little crazy about pudding. It is rehydration time. Oko-san wants to go swimming. Hey! Positive music. What happened? Nothing's happening. Maybe
Levi leveled up.
Your vitality increased because you went to sports class.
Oh, my vitality is going from 800 to 805.
So apparently you're really stupid because your wisdom is 1. That's probably because you never go to math class.
You're right. If I go to math class, my wisdom will increase.
Oh, that's it?
That's it? Okay, so it's May 16th.
When does the romance start?
Maybe
this is high school. Hormones are running high. When I was in high school, all a woman had to do was look at me, and I'd be like, all right.
Maybe this is, Japan's not having enough kids. Maybe this is what really happens.
So you think this is what dating is like in Japan? Like, there's no actual dating? It's just innuendo and, like, stomping on pudding?
I think, and then you go to a hotel where people dress up as subway passengers and you grope them. And then you have sex with a pillow.
It's hot.
I think so. I mean, I could deal with that. Oh, Kazuaki's talking.
Oh. I imagine you're all well aware, but the sports festival is right around the corner. Please think about what you'll do.
Probably sports.
Sports!
Sports festival season already.
Oh, it's Ryuta. If we're in the fall, it would conflict with the cultural festival. So it's always been in May. Yes.
What are you going to do, Ryuta?
I haven't decided, but probably the three-legged race. Somebody has to.
Right. Alright.
Oko-san shows up and he says Oko-san will handle the marathon. Indeed he will. He keeps referring to himself as a third person.
I think third person.
Third person. Yeah. He might have some mental issues or some dissociative disorder.
Oh, I'm talking. You do have a lot of stamina, Oko-san. What about you, Sakuya?
Naughty.
Yeah, I know.
Naughty. Sakuya shows up. You can't possibly be expecting me to run in some race, can you?
Monterey. It's a sports festival. Is there an event that doesn't involve running? Yeah, weightlifting. Who the hell writes this?
Somebody on DeviantArt. So the teacher shows up, Kazuaki, and he's like, how about being a cheerleader?
That involves movement. I mean,
It's not running.
Yeah, that's true.
Sakuya responds and says, "The general, in other words, very well." Huh? The general, in other words, very well. I don't understand what he's saying there.
I don't get it.
The general, in other words, maybe this is him being French and just like butchering English. The general, in other words, very well. Leave it to me. I'll be the cheerleader. Baby.
May I add that Min is not French?
It's possible people might not have realized that.
That's true. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't think that's...
Kazuaki interrupts and says, also, the first aid team is always short-handed, so I'm sure they could use help if anybody still can't decide. That's all for today, kids.
Man,
Kid birds.
university's gotta be so awesome in Japan.
You just show up and do activities.
Yeah, this
It's
is
like
cool.
kindergarten.
This is cool.
It's kindergarten for
No wonder
birds.
people like cram so hard to get into it. Ryuta's doing the three-legged race, Oko-san's running the marathon, and Sakuya's a cheerleader. Okay, so like three-legged race is about a minute, marathon's like 3 hours.
Yep.
So about... Alright. Yuya might be running the first aid tent.
Which one's Yuya?
Yuya, oh my god, that's Sakuya's brother. Haven't you been paying attention? What should I do? I'll have to think about it. I hope that my thoughts include a drop-down menu.
Well, let's think about this. If you're a cheerleader,
Yeah.
you could have, like, the French bird peeping at your underwear when he holds you up, right? It might be a good opportunity for you to light the fire under the rocket there.
Yeah.
You work the first aid tent. Maybe you could give some tender, loving care to some injured, athlete. Kiss his boo-boos away. And there's always the opportunity to, three-legged race. Tied to some guy, can't get away.
Wow, I'm really thinking about
Can't top that.
I, as a woman, now realize how horrible it is dealing with men. Thanks, Bird Simulator. Oh, today's the sports festival. I never did make up my mind. What should I do?
I'd like to point out, though, that on this Sports Day festival, while I can't read Japanese, I see tentacles.
Yeah, there are tentacles on that sign.
It might be fire, but it looks like tentacles.
Those are tentacles.
And actually...
And it's a and those, that's kanji.
It's backwards, though.
Yeah. Oh, maybe the sign's facing outwards.
Ah, wow. Attention to detail.
Yeah.
See the time and the quality that's got into this?
It is May 21st, by the way. So we're over 2 months into this game.
Yeah. Go to the...
Three-legged race, marathon, cheerleaders, first aid tent, and let's just throw in library there.
Oh, you could be the bad girl and not attend. Get punished by the librarian. Spanked by books.
Probably spank with Lolita. That'd just be extra filthy.
Wow. What do you want? What does your heart desire? What is it that...
I'm codependent.
What is it that's lighting the fire in your loins?
I'm a codependent, and I mean, who doesn't like sexy nurses? So I'm gonna do the first aid tent.
Okay.
Because then I can also like secretly harm my patients so they depend on me.
Oh, like Misery.
That was a movie?
You've never seen Misery?
Nah, I know it is. You know that Stephen King was actually hit by a car, and in the hospital before he came to, the nurses were instructed, please do not make any references to Misery, no matter how funny or obvious it may seem at the moment. That actually...
I would think Stephen King would love that.
Maybe, but they decided to err on the side of caution.
Poor Stephen King.
Yeah.
I bet he was sitting in his bed like that all the time. Like the nurses would come in and he would just kind of shrug his shoulders and be like, and they'd never say anything, and they'd leave the room, and then he'd be like, ah.
No one broke my legs.
Has anybody read my book?
The obstacle course does always hurt a lot of birds.
Yes.
Why use a game designed for humans? Mm.
Beyond me, mon ami. I suppose it's tradition.
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 Tradition. Where's the doctor? Shouldn't he be here too?
Over there. Ah ha ha.
He's resting in the shade of a tree, some distance away. It looks like he's taking notes on the performance of the birds on the racetrack. What's he doing over there?
He doesn't want to ruin his girlish complexion working in the heat. He does the same thing every year. Oh my god, I can't turn it off now. It just keeps coming. Oh,
That would be a great movie. Somebody would like get stuck with a French accent. Oh, is he taking notes on something?
a lot of the birds. Oh my god. A lot of the birds graduating from the school get scouted by pro sports teams. You know, for the Japanese Pro Obstacle Course League. So maybe he's checking up on the promising ones. Uh-oh. They've started. We'll be busy soon, because many birds are going to get hurt. Get ready, mon ami.
Yes, sir. How'd I feel dirty?
Time for bird sex.
And so I spent the sports festival patching up damaged doves with you. Oh,
Yeah, okay.
alright.
Not,
I learned some first aid from him, so it was time well spent, I think.
This is not exactly the Bird Red Shoe Diaries. This is more like,
Full house.
yeah,
Yeah.
Bird Full House.
It used to be full birdhouse.
Yeah.
Alright, it is now May 27th. Well, if it makes you better, there's no, like, slash year, so I doubt that...
This could be today. Well, it's not today. But
No, it's April.
But
April 30th.
it could be next month.
Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe next month you'll be in Japan for some reason, and you'll have a sex change operation, and you'll be going to a school for birds, and then you'll be prepared. You'll know what you're gonna do.
That's true.
It'll be a cakewalk.
That's an event. Alright, the first barrier for all students who make it this far is the midterm exam. Oh, come on, it's May 27th.
Yes, that's almost the end of the semester.
Yeah, that's not midterms.
Ridiculous. Did this guy go to college?
I don't think this guy went to college.
They let people make bird sex simulators who don't have college degrees. I didn't think that was possible.
Oh my god. We're getting them back today. I don't think I did it too well. Wait, I thought we were just going to take it. Now it's over? Wow, alright.
Kazuaki says, "Cybirds!" That's...
Yes.
You worked hard. Keep going like that, and you'll do just fine. I guess I misinterpreted that exclamation point.
I think we misinterpreted a lot of things today.
Maybe you misinterpreted his advances. They were actually purely platonic. Or maybe they're not.
Oh.
Kazuaki then goes on to say, one day, you could surpass me, a high school teacher. I'd love to see that.
You know, as someone who used to teach high school, that's really hurtful.
Well...
Yeah, whatever. Have fun finding a school for your kids.
Have fun winning the Nobel Prize.
In high school. Alright, fine. Whatever.
The Nobel Prize for high school goes to Kazuaki.
Oh, it's a bird. You can't give it up a bird. Alright. I guess I did pretty well, after all.
Kazuaki approves. Kazuaki likes the smart one.
And Mr. Nanaki seems happy with me, too.
Oh no, who's Mr. Nanaki?
Mr. Nanaki is Kazuaki.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yay.
It is funny how you know, like... you know all these birds so well at this point.
Alright, it is June 9th. We are 3 months into this simulator. With the festival heat and the midterm over, there's nothing to look forward to but summer heat.
How'd you do so well on that test when you have a wisdom score of 1? Ah, it's a test for birds. And birds have bird brains.
It
They're all
comes-
stupid.
My God, that means I, a dumb Japanese woman, are smarter than all these birds. This is cool. Doves smell kind of funny when it gets humid like this.
Actually, you are a person going to a bird school. You're probably not all that bright.
Do you think that this exists in Japan? It's just like a punishment.
There's like bird school.
for dumb kids.
Like they just make the dumb kids sit in a room with a bunch of pigeons, and the pigeons fly around, crap on their heads.
Yeah. Say pigeontons. Doves smell kind of funny when it gets humid like this.
Musty.
Huh. There's a bunch of birds in front of the staff room. What are they doing? Oh, there's Yuya. Yuya, what's going on?
Salutations, Levi. Brian won his 7th Pulitzer. His 7th bird Pulitzer.
This person's insane.
Who's Brian?
What? You know, Pulitzer in high school.
It's his 7th Pulitzer. You know, he's like that Malala.
7 years.
He's like that Malala girl from Afghanistan,
High
right?
school's 4 years.
He got shot in the head by the Taliban.
High school's 4 years. Why do I rationalize this? All right. Okay. He gestures at a news clipping on the staff room pinboard.
Oh, he won a Pulitzer for his article about how the cafeteria was changing from French fries to tater tots.
Tots are better.
I don't know. Those steak fries are pretty good.
It says Brian the Intelligent Pigeon, crowned again. And Japan, you gotta get better writers and stop using our prize for journalism. Alright. Brian?
Don't tell me you don't know who he is.
Okay, so I guess Brian's another bird.
Oh, God damn it. God damn it.
I think I've heard the name.
Just pick a bird already.
I think I've heard the name, but...
Oh, he's a pigeon. This is the first photo of a bird that actually had the background. It's like a gray pigeon standing on some grass.
Alright.
He looks a little confused.
Alright.
So Yuya says he's the world's most famous blogger. He began when birds were barely intelligent. I'd like to point out that bloggers are still mostly barely intelligent.
There's more birds.
Oh, these are different birds.
Yeah, there's 3 birds now.
Oh, okay. He's a very skillful and insightful writer, Yuya says. He was the one who suggested that the Dove Olympics be called the Pidgey Olympics because pigeons and doves are the same thing. He is barely intelligent.
I'm just picturing a bird just like mashing its beak against a keyboard.
Why didn't they just call it the Bird Olympics?
Why I call it Dove Olympics? Where's my bird Pulitzer?
You want a Dove Pulitzer? We've got a 3D printer right there. We'll make a Dove Pulitzer.
Oh man, I can't wait to print my Dove Pulitzer.
He's extremely influential. The name was adopted right away. Why don't you look him up right now, mon ami? Try Googling Brian Pigeon. I'm
Actually, Google Brian Pigeon.
While you play this game, I am gonna Google
Okay, hold on.
Brian Pigeon.
I'm gonna pause this for a second. Alright, I'm back. So man just Googled Brian Pigeon.
Yeah, because it says Yuya says to actually Google Brian Pigeon, and it turns out when you Google Brian Pigeon, you actually do get a blog written by a pigeon named Brian. There's pigeonblog.wordpress.com, and in the description it says, "My name is Brian Pigeon. I am London's premier..." Oh, it's still loading. "My name is Brian Pigeon, and I am London's premier blogging pigeon. Pigeon Blog is my online diary. A bona fide urban pigeon telling it how it is for the pigeons of London. You can also follow me on Twitter, @Brian Pigeon. And if you're interested, I got me a Facebook page too. Brian Pigeon. Make sure you get the right one though, because the other one's an imposter. I'm the one that looks like this, and then there's a picture of a pigeon.
Wait a minute. This is so elaborate. How could they only sell this for $1? This is so... Come on. This is so well crafted.
It's not just a game. It doesn't exist just on the screen. It exists in the world. It's become your life. These pigeons, they're not characters in a game. They're now your friends. Your only friends. And one of them has a Pulitzer.
7. They have 7
Pulitzer. Yeah.
Pigeonlitzers. All right. Okay, said I. What?
Okay. I don't know.
This is you saying okay.
Yeah, the dialogue has gone off the tracks. Uh-oh. Lunch is nearly over. Adieu, Levi. Adieu.
I didn't know it was lunch.
They were at lunch?
Oh, wait, yeah, I think they were. Alright, it is now June 22nd. Alright, today is a good day. I feel like I'm shining.
This whole game could have been a text file.
Yeah, it could have been called 3 pages of text. The game. I wonder what I should do during break. Go to the...
You know, there's a sequel to this.
There is?
Somebody played the first one and liked it enough to pay for and play a second one.
So, should I go to the store, infirmary, or cafeteria?
Well, let's think about this. Where are you more likely to find love?
Store.
Why?
Well, I'm just thinking about, like, there's, it wasn't a Gelson's, but in San Francisco, there's this one, Safeway, that's just, like, the total cruising Safeway, and it's just dudes just, like, wandering around, just waiting to, like, bump into other guys who are like, oh, like, you've got a penis, too. That's pretty hot.
It's like a gay pickup spot?
Yeah.
Huh.
So
you think this store in the school is a bird pickup spot?
Yeah.
It's like a Russian tea room for birds?
Yeah.
I guess they would be Russian bird seed rooms.
Well, yeah. Okay, so we're going to go to the store. I don't really need anything except dick. But I think I'll go to the store.
It totally did not say that.
Yeah. Well, birds don't have dicks. They have cloacas. Okay. I've never really looked around there before. Wow, they got all sorts of things for sale.
Well, it is a store. And in the store, there's just a rack of pens.
Yeah.
They have a lot of pens for sale. They all look the same, and there's 6 of them.
Though these nest building materials look like what you'd find in a human store as trash. Oh.
Okay, so it's a bird store that sells trash for birds to make nests so that they can lay their eggs. There's an implication of starting a family and having babies and you know. How big of a nest do you think it would take to hold like a normal sized, like average Japanese woman?
The ones I saw on Amazon were like they're about the those like concave chairs, the big circular pad on it.
Oh yeah, that would be like a nest for a person.
Yeah.
Yeah. Moving on.
Question mark, question mark, question mark.
Oh, there's a new bird.
There's a new bird.
There's a new bird. My, how mature of you, mon ami. Another French bird? Wow, aren't you the lucky girl?
This is gotta be Boner Central.
Planning to settle down already? Oh!
You're right about the eggs.
It's like a condom store. Well, it's like, no, because you're gonna have eggs. It's like, I don't know what the human equivalent would be.
Yeah,
You
I think
know.
it's untranslatable.
Yeah. Crib store? Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a baby crib store in a school.
Yeah, they have those in Japan.
Yeah. Well, we had those at my school, too. Oh, it's Yuya!
Me. Yeah. No, that's not it. I'm still a high school student. For now.
And you've got your... That may be so, but if you know wee doves reach sexual maturity within a year of birth... Hot.
Huh.
How long does a dove live?
Probably like a year.
Let's see.
Alright, how long does a dove live?
How long does a dove live? Let's find out.
Oh, they do? That seems a bit hasty. That aside, what are you here to buy, Yuya?
Yuya says, oh, it's getting better. Your love, of course. He's propositioning you.
I feel wanted.
Oh, you know what?
Yuya, that's not... We're not...
Hey, the lifespan of a dove is a year and a half.
Oh, that's close.
Yeah. So you're being macked on by like a 1-year-old.
Yeah, you gotta...
Super dirty.
Read your lines.
I'm not good enough? Oh, well. I'll have to try again later. Maybe in about 5 minutes, because I only lived for a year and a half.
Is this how he talks to every girl he meets? Is it? Oh, that's not a rhetorical question.
Is this how he talks to every girl he meets? And you can say, I think that's a little rude. Or you can let it slide. Be a little coy. You don't necessarily have to accept what he says. But you can kind of hint that, it's not totally offensive. Perhaps it's something you're into. Perhaps you like 1-year-olds.
Well, if we let it slide, worst comes to worst, he'll be dead in 6 months. So,
Yeah, I mean, you never need to break up with him. You just kind of wait it out.
That's awesome.
And then you get all his stuff. Which is probably some
Garbage.
trash in a tree.
Alright, we're gonna let it slide. It's not like it's surprising coming from him. Wow, this might as well just be called Bad Relationship Rationalizer Simulator.
I think you're learning what it's like to be a woman.
I hope this helps me.
Maybe this will let you understand your wife a little better.
Or what all the women have to go through on the subway.
Although if you ever get in a fight, I hope you don't start screaming like, I'm not a bird!
Alright, June 26th.
Hey, you got wisdom of 11. What happened? You learned something.
I did.
You grew a little.
Today's an elective day. What should I do?
I don't remember high school being this monotonous. This is almost like work.
Yeah. Alright, we're going to attend math class because I haven't done that yet. And I want to be, really smart. I'm going to show those birds. Ah, the math class is just the same class I was in. Alright, I always find myself wondering what the math we learn is good for.
San says, cool, which in this case means he's sleeping. San is completely asleep in math class because he's so smart. He's so smart, he already knows it. He's just, oh no, this is the crazy one that,
Right.
murders pudding.
Right.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe he tuckered himself out.
They're learning about birdometrics.
Kazuaki's your math teacher.
Yeah.
And now we can draw a line perpendicular to the, Kazuaki's fallen asleep too.
Oh my god, the teacher's so
There's
bored.
just a lot of dudes in the room sleeping, unable to protect themselves or say no. What are you going to do, Levi?
Let's find out. Come on, Bird Simulator. Is this math class or nap time? That's not sexy.
You gained wisdom.
I hope at 800. Levi leveled up. Wisdom increased by 5.
So you went to a math class. Everybody fell asleep, and now you're smarter for that.
Yeah, I think I learned that math sucks. Alright. So, I think once my...
I'm hoping that at the end of all this, which you probably are never going to see, you know, at the end of this, you're going to lay an egg. That's what I'm hoping.
I think that would be the actual Easter egg in the game.
Like an egg comes out, and you're like, what do I want to do with it? Option A, raise it. Option B, make an omelet. And then you make an omelet, and it turns out it's like a bullet, and there's like a little baby in there, and then you go to jail. It's tragic. It's dark. It's the twist. It's the Shyamalan twist. Tried to make an omelet.
Maybe this is what M. Night Shyamalan's doing now. He's making these games.
Maybe that's a twist. It's like, this wasn't made by a Japanese guy. It was made by M. Night Shyamalan. A twist.
Because nobody wants to make movies with him anymore.
The Last Airbender was pretty bad.
Oh, you saw that?
Yeah.
Oh, why would you do that?
There was a princess in it, and I don't know if it was intentional or not, but they cut her hair to look exactly like a dong. Like, I'm serious. It was like she had white hair, and the camera pans by her head, and you see like a dude, a big white hair dong, and then like 3 more dudes. Swear to God.
Why did you see this movie?
Because I thought it would be good, but it was not good. The cartoon's not bad.
Oh.
Here, I'm gonna...
Oh, today's Tanabata. So it's, by the way, in case you're keeping track, it is July 7th in this game. So we're over 4 months into this. There's probably a bamboo tree in the plaza this year, too. I think I'll go make a wish.
Tell me that doesn't look like a penis.
That totally looks like a dick. Wow.
I told you. Big hair penis.
That is... So in case you haven't seen The Last Airbender, apparently the woman's got a hairdo that makes her head look like a dick. That's... What?
The Shyamalan twist is that she's not actually a hair penis.
Oh, that's surprising.
That's the twist in the film.
I'm gonna make a wish now. Wow, there's lots here already. Any birdie I know.
In what?
So this is by Sakuya. Left note said, "Impossible, n'est pas français."
What? Impossible, not French?
Yeah, something like that.
What the hell does that mean?
French something.
No, I think it means impossible, not French.
Yeah. Oh, you wrote a note.
Oh, you wrote a note. Can you hear the song of the stars above? May they send you happiness, mon ami. Oh my God, we're reading the notes from other birds. Birds can't write notes.
Morning conference on the 10th. Leave 30 minutes early. Buy another alarm clock. May I wake up on time. Nanaki. Wednesday is garbage day. Remember.
I think... Okay. I have to give up at the end of this day.
This is... Yeah. You've really bested me on this. What should I wish for? Alright.
What should I wish for? Conquer the world by force, rule the world from the shadows, or become a famous artist.
Dude, those options are the same.
That's ridiculous. No, they're not the same. Because one is like you take over the world by subjugating everybody, and the other is you control them without them knowing it. You know, like McDonald's.
Well, controlling the world from the shadows seems pretty boring. Like McDonald's.
Well, you know, you could control the world but not have to worry about paparazzi everywhere.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, that'd be pretty good.
Yeah, that's probably better than being famous.
Yeah, who wants to be an artist?
Yeah, wear a turtleneck.
Yeah.
Alright, we're gonna rule the world from the shadows. I wish to take the reins of power through clever schemes and rule the world from the shadows.
This took a really dark turn.
Yeah.
You were like being like cutesy shy girl around a pigeon, and now you want to like subjugate the planet. Oh, hello. Is that you, Simons? Kazuaki says.
Mr. Nanaki.
You should be careful out this late. It can be dangerous for a girl. You know? I was about to head home. Would you like me to walk you to your place, baby? Oh, decision time. You want to go for the older man with narcolepsy? Hey, we got to get some action before the end of the day is up. If it's narcoleptic action, it's narcoleptic action.
Man, this game
This
is
is
amazing.
the closest we're going to get.
This game is amazing. It's totally destroyed my standards, just like what real women have to deal with. This is great. All right. Yes, please.
All right. Or was he more excited? He's like, all right.
All right. Mr. Nanaki demonstrated some extreme sleeping on the way home, but we arrived eventually. Ugh.
Oh, Kazuaki's at her cave. It's the morning. It's past midnight. Your house is very rustic, Simons.
I like it this way.
Oh. It's wonderful to have a place to come back to, isn't it? Maybe he's homeless.
Oh. He looks a little sad.
It's gonna happen. This is it. This is the moment.
2.5 hours in. All right. Sir.
See you tomorrow. Don't forget your homework. Oh. Blue balls.
And so he left, a somewhat hollow-sounding farewell echoing behind him.
That guy is a tease.
All right, it is now July 11th.
Okay, I gotta call it a day.
No, it's an elective day.
I have to. Okay, so let's make our choice.
My wisdom is now 26.
We're gonna keep saying like one more day, and then it's gonna be like 4 a.m. and we're still not gonna have had sex with any birds. Like, how's that for a wasted day?
You think anyone's ever played this game longer than we have?
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure there's people that played this straight through.
All right, what should I do? Attend.
There's no sex ed in bird schools. Again, it's only math, gym, and music. They don't have art or political science or... Let's go to... Well, okay. You're trying to attract a dude.
Right.
What do you think they're looking for? Vitality, charisma, or wisdom? You want a guy that's going to value smarts? He might be a very kind and gentle person, very enlightened individual, probably going to take care of your kids well, have a good job, but he may not be much of a looker. But use charisma, you can get pretty much anybody you want. But if you charm him, perhaps he's going to be weak-willed. Perhaps you're going to be driving all the decisions. Is that what you want? Do you want to be the dominant personality in your relationship?
Yeah, as long as I can sit on his face.
I think if you sat on a bird's face, you'd kill it.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting.
You're not a bird.
I'm not.
You're a Japanese woman.
I'm thinking like a Japanese woman.
I wish I could think of what vitality... Do you want a man that's not going to want you to just drop dead in the kitchen? Because if so, you should do something to maintain your vitality. That may not be a...
Let's try math class.
Okay.
Sir, how will integral calculus help us in life? Write better.
Kazuaki says. Hard to say. It might never help you at all, Simons. But only studying things that help you in life is tiresome. Think of it as educational candy from an educational white van. No, he doesn't say the white van thing.
No, that's, yeah, but it's implied. Integral calculus is educational candy. I'm not prepared to accept this.
So you were insolent, and you gained 5 wisdom for refusing to learn integral calculus. Good job.
Levi leveled up. Wisdom increased by 5. Alright, my wisdom is now gonna go to 31. My vitality is at 805.
So your charisma's at 10, which means you're probably some, like, weird zitty girl with lice in her hair Like, only says 5 words and smells.
We have a swimming... Alright, so it's still July 11th.
Oh my god. So you're having a swimming class with the 3rd years today. All those damp, tight, clean feathers are making your heart race. That's actually written on the screen.
That actually is.
And that's what's happening. Oh, salutations, Sakuya, Yuya says. The wet look suits you well.
This is Yuya talking to his brother. Brother, mind you.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's gross.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't notice that. Yeah. Yeah, Sakuya then responds by saying, "Do you mock me?" Yuya responds with, "Hardly. I'm praising you. I'm proud to have such a handsome little brother."
Right now we're looking at 2 wet birds talking to each other. Just picture that. They're French.
Yeah. Your very act of speaking to me is an insult, mongrel. You probably can't even swim. No, birds don't typically swim in general, unless they're ducks or geese.
Cormorants.
Or cormorants.
Yeah.
But these birds seem to have a swimming pool, and I don't know. Exceptional. Ho ho, I wonder. Want to decide who's faster once and for all, little brother? Oh. Fool. We already know who the victor will be. But to ignore a challenge would be a disgrace to my name. Very well. 2 men are competing in front of you. Perhaps they'll roughhouse a little bit in the pool. Maybe one will pull the other one's shorts off. Huh?
Yeah.
How'd you like that?
A lot. Because I'm a Japanese woman.
You know, when I cut this together, I'm just going to cut out all the stuff except for the parts that where you're saying, I'm a Japanese woman. And the first episode is nothing but you saying, I'm a Japanese woman, like 25 times.
And then fart noises. Alright, Yuya's talking now.
Oh, Yuya's talking. Mon ami.
Okay. Yes, that's me.
Will you be our judge?
I shall judge your noble combat with all possible fairness.
Sakuya says, of course. Of course. Just out of curiosity, who do you think will win?
Probably.
You get to pick something.
Probably Yuya.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's older.
Yeah.
He wants it bad.
And he doesn't have. Sakuya has these big tail feathers. I'm sure that adds a lot of drag to the pool. It's kind of like carrying an umbrella hanging out of your butt.
I think you'll win, Yuya. You're ripped. And Sakuya's all fluff.
Nice. A little compliment on the physical attributes. It's always good to kind of, stoke things along. Oh, Sakuya says, what? And Yuya says, why, thank you, mon ami. I'll swim my fastest for you. Oh. Oh.
Get set. Go. They dive with perfect synchronization. Yikes, they're both fast. Even though their skeletal structure isn't designed for it at all. Alright. It was awfully close, but in the end, Yuya was a little faster.
Oh, no, you picked right.
I picked right, yeah.
You picked right. You picked right. You're right. And Sakuya says, exclamation point. Or since he's French, la exclamation point. La. Well, there you have it, little brother.
I can hear Sakuya grinding his beak in frustration.
This is some sort of mistake. I demand a rematch. Sure, I'm always happy to take you on. Ooh. Oh. Sexy, sexy birds.
Yuya looks pleased. Maybe he's happy because he got to talk to Sakuya.
Wait, so they're brothers but they don't talk to each other? This is just like your Norwegian movie.
It was Icelandic.
Okay, well.
Alright. So anyway, we're going to leave this off at July 15th. We're 4.5 months into this game. I now know what Japanese women have to go through.
Yeah, I hope you'll have more sympathy to the ones that you see on the internet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so we thought we had it in us to play that game to the end, and we didn't. I don't know how long you're expected to play that. We thought it was just an afternoon. Apparently, it's like World of Warcraft, where you're just supposed to destroy your life. So, anyway, we decided to never play that game again and look up what is the whole point of that game and some stuff about it on Wikipedia. It turns out that the world and the motivation behind that game are a lot stranger than you would expect, even for something that's supposedly about dating birds. Anyway, I would suggest you look up and read about Hatoful Boyfriend. The world behind it, the idea behind it, is a lot darker actually than dating birds. You really got to check it out. That's all I can say. And
So would you say this has changed your opinion on postmodern games and the writing and the quality of the storytelling?
The actual story behind it is really bizarre.
It's better than two men in Iceland not talking to each other, right? Right.
Yeah, I don't know. When I actually read what it was about, like the game, I was like, I didn't know what to say. And maybe it would have been completely devastating had I spent 3 months of my life playing to find that out. I'm really glad, though, that I didn't. I think that the story idea could be developed into something. But in terms of a 3-month-long Flash game, I don't think that's the right medium. War and Peace also should not be a sim game, but it works as a novel, and perhaps Hatoful Boyfriend can be the next great Japanese novel.